Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. And before we start, I do want to say that once in a blue moon, debates get hot and heavy. But it does not mean that people hate people want to hurt people. No. Things get a little hot and heavy with these fandoms, with these franchises. Stuff comes out, things are said, but we're allowing everybody to talk. We're allowing everybody to see it. It's not edited. I'm not censoring people. The cast is up. We have a little hot and heavy cast up there, but we're all in here now.
Yeah, if y'all like that kind of thing, go see it.
Director wants it up, so it's up. But listen, all joking aside, I know that nobody hates anybody. Just got hot and heavy. Everybody's passionate about what they want to say, but then sometimes people don't allow people to talk. And I'm not even talking about me this time, but I am going to say,
everybody. Yeah.
I am going to say,
go Trump.
And now I know what it's like when I can't talk because I couldn't get the words in edgewise, but now I know why everybody hates me. No, anyway, I just want to say we're going to do a nice cast, peaceful, whatever, and
we
nobody
don't
hates
hate
us.
you, Joe. So don't say that you know how to do.
Okay. All right. So I am with Phillip Archer. What's up, Phillip?
Morning, people.
What's up, Jimmy?
Morning, Philip.
Nice to see you.
What's up,
Nice
Jimmy?
to see you, dude.
I still can't talk. This is what I'm talking about.
Hello, everybody.
Now I know why people hate my guts, and I can't let people fucking talk. All right. Hi, Jimmy. How are you?
Hello. Yep.
And Jimmy's not mad at me. He's thinking this fell. All right. What's
The
up,
good
Dave?
girl.
Fucking David Aston. Let me fucking talk.
Fuck
Please.
hell.
Fucking
Now,
Fuck you.
Doctor Who radio show. Let me talk.
Doctor Who radio show.
Doctor Who.
Radio show. We have Daniel,
Doctor Who radio
Daniel.
show. All right.
and we have Scott. We have
He's
Gloria, of
introducing
course, and we have Connor, all the way from the north.
Hello.
One of those low
Jon
class.
Snow. All right. Thank you for introducing everybody. All right. So Daniel has stuff to talk about now because poor Daniel didn't get to talk about what he wanted to say. So go ahead, Daniel. You have the floor.
Shoot, Daniel.
Well, I just wanted to say I'm really excited for all this new Star Wars stuff coming up. I really am. I love Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan first and foremost, right? So, yeah, I'm really excited. You know, we're getting all this new information and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty good. I can't wait to see the Mandalorian show.
Well, that's 10 million per episode, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot, which is good. I'm definitely getting every season of that, So
Resistance looks like it's going to be fun.
Hang on, did you just say 10 million per episode?
yeah.
Yes.
That animated show, Resistance.
No, the Mandalorian live action.
No. The John Favreau, right?
Yeah,
Favreau.
live action.
Favreau.
Ah,
Jesus.
God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
They're trying to do like Game of Thrones. They're trying to throw money behind it.
This is what pisses me off, right?
It can't be 10 million an episode.
No, actually, Game of Thrones costs more than 10 million per episode.
Yeah, I'm just saying they're trying to be like.
Yeah. This is what I wish. Like every show would just calm down and stop trying to be like something else. Why does it have to be like Game of Thrones? I like Game of Thrones because it's Game of Thrones. I don't like it because it's like Lord of the Rings.
Right.
You get my point?
Right.
You get my point? It's just like, fuck. Like, stop trying to think that it's not.
And people tend to, like, they were also making things like Stranger Things because they're trying to do the retro thing. Here we go. And it's like, so either they're copying or something.
The whole point, my dear fellows, and the lady with the balloon. I love your Matt Smith picture, by the way. I love that episode.
Thank you.
That's the God. Just one thing, Glory. You're very faint on your microphone. That makes it a bit difficult to hear your positive comments.
You fuck. But all right.
But
Not saying anything. I don't have to.
Connor is so right, though. The thing that made Game of Thrones or Doctor Who, when it really took off, which really was 10 years into the show being on air, or anything, or Star Wars, all the greats of television, past and present, or Walking Dead, is that it was nothing like anything else. And as soon as you have other people or TV shows trying to be like somebody else, you have this stagnant sort of, repetitive, let's be like something else, let's mesh them together, let's reboot it. No, just be yourself.
Well, they had somebody else that tried to do a show like Walking Dead, right? Wasn't it the Zombieland? They tried to do a TV series, and the fandom killed it before it even began. And they said they would rather just the movies, and that's what we're getting, Zombieland 2. Yeah. But people were pissed off that they tried to put out a zombie show while Walking Dead's out there. And they canceled it themselves, basically.
And then there's Z Nation.
Right.
Too. Yeah.
Z Nation still going on or no?
I think I don't watch it myself. I just know of it.
It is. It's still
going. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How is it? By the way, how is it?
I don't watch it, but I know it's still going.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
And like that's the thing. When the craze is in and everybody's into zombies, then next thing you know, Matt Smith's in a zombie movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger's in a zombie movie, Martin Freeman's in a zombie movie. Everybody's doing a zombie movie. Meryl Streep wants to be in a zombie movie, so we're going to probably have a Meryl Streep zombie movie. They're going to write
it
for
but
her.
She is a zombie.
I was going to say that.
Oh, shit.
Her career's been dead for years.
Oh, my goodness.
I love Meryl Streep.
I love her.
Okay.
You know, I liked her. Then she did Mamma Mia.
I just didn't see Mamma Mia.
Did you see
the new one?
No, I didn't see one, and I didn't see two, and
I saw the first one.
Mamma Mia. Wait, it's all based on that, but
I mean, how the second one ended, I'm a little sad about, but it was good.
Thank you for spoiling for me, Gloria.
I'm not saying what happened.
Tastes great. Less filling. Tastes great.
It was sad, but it was good. It's still a good movie. Yeah.
Okay. Do they get all rounded up by the Gestapo at the end, or is that something else?
I don't want to say anything that happened.
And then they start singing SOS.
You are such a fucking ball buster, though. You know? I don't know.
I don't even want to know.
All right, where did Daniel go? Oh, Daniel's over here now. My camera's got switched. Wait, where's Steampunk? Oh, Steampunk don't even want to be a part of this anymore.
Someone is definitely a Star Trek fan because he keeps doing the hand signs.
So, yeah, Daniel, what's this about Beverly Crusher?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like, she wants to be on the show, I guess, but she doesn't know yet.
Yeah, here's the thing. When your captain gets a show and the whole cast, of course they want to come back. But it's not the next generation. It's Picard is either an admiral or an ambassador, or in Starfleet, high command, where he's sending people off on missions, and it's probably the Starfleet aspect of it, or Federation or whatever. So it's going to be a different dynamic. Now, it could be where Riker shows up with Deanna Troi, and then, they're there one episode, or Beverly can show up one episode, but they can't regularly be on.
Well, myself and Jimmy sort of discussed it.
Hello. Hold on a sec.
Card thing. Oh, you're right, dude.
No.
Hold on. I'm checking out. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. Basically, me and Jimmy on our show,
I need a bag.
Habit show, discussed Picard and Patrick Stewart coming
It's gonna be EBT.
And I pointed out that in All Great Things, in that episode he suffers from dementia or something.
All good things. Yeah.
And you could have it'd be a great way to wrap up loose ends and also show what happened to all the other characters, like before. The android that you saw at the very end of Star Trek Nemesis, the last shot with Picard and before.
But the timeline was altered because Deanna Troi was dead in the future, and she's not going to be dead.
But you know, time they can
And
make
Data
something
died.
else.
Wait, what is that in the background? Is that Steampunk? I'm gonna mute you, Steampunk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
Is he getting up to something?
he has some TV or something on. Music.
Yeah. Okay.
So, in the Tarantino film, will Samuel L. Jackson be able to say, that is a tasty Klingon?
I think Samuel L. Jackson should be a captain, and they should just do a new
I think
crew.
he should dismember a Klingon.
I'll disagree with him.
You know what? They should happen with Samuel L. Jackson, which would be really cool. He shows up with a purple lightsaber and can fire electro bolts from his hands. Now that would be awesome.
I think.
And he goes to battle with some disheveled-looking dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Scott, you said
Awesome.
purple?
That, he could appear in the episode. It could be announced beforehand. He's going to appear in episode 9 or 10 or whatever. And all the heroes think he's going to be on the good side. And then out of the blue, just like Scott says, like that.
Technically, Mace Windu should be alive because if Anakin and Ben Kenobi can jump from car to car in the air and then have the Force make them land properly, then him just getting blasted out the window, he should be able to land, even though he got his hand chopped off. And if Darth Maul could get chopped in half and then come back, Mace Windu's alive.
Well, no,
he's alive. He's alive. It shows he's in the Clone Wars, and then he's also in Solo. But yeah, so
I hope he gets.
Thank you for fucking spoiling that.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
Unfucking believable.
Oh my god!
You
while now, guys. So
now I'm gonna be a motherfucking anti, like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Okay, I'm outside now. Sorry about that. I was in the dollar store. I was like getting some groceries.
Right.
Is that what they call weed?
Stop! Jesus Christ!
You're gonna have to put spoilers on the beginning of this because of
this is a pan.
I was shopping for.
Don't tell us.
I was shopping for Darth Vader's ashes. I needed the midichlorian.
You look like you're running from somebody that's claiming you're a Scientologist. Are you running?
I am walking back.
In £4 still.
I'm walking through Hollywood. I'm walking
Don't give
through
me
East
any
Hollywood.
lip, son. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm walking through East Hollywood. I'm actually pretty close to where I got assaulted, but I'm not going to live in fear.
All right. Wait, who'd you call an asshole?
I'm not going to live in fear.
He just vandalized Trump's star. You're the one who did it then.
I didn't vandalize Trump's star. I just documented it.
Oh,
that's right. He just
documented it.
Right.
Yeah, that's your alibi.
And you're going to be the one to leave the cast because you were offended. All right.
Oh, I wasn't offended in the last cast. I
thought you were going to leave. You're like, I got to go document. Yeah. All right, so go back to Daniel.
Surprise it's no.
Daniel,
but yeah, I'm coming at you live from East Hollywood in the ghetto. Anyway, go
ahead. Phillip, that's your place.
What the hell?
Ghetto, how dare you?
Right. Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Go ahead, Daniel.
He's trying to talk.
3.
Resistance.
I'm trying to remember.
All right, what else did you want? Maybe you didn't want to talk. Did you want to say anything else or no?
Just, I'm getting really sick and tired of people online bashing new Star Trek. Dude, it's new Star Trek, okay? I don't give a shit if you don't like it. It's new Star Trek. A lot of people bash it. Dude, it's not for you, man. It's not for you people. It's the people who bash it.
Those are people. Fucking hell. What a common people.
Oh, fuck. Come on.
No, I'm talking about people online. People who bash it.
Daniel, can you clarify this new Star Trek? Is it in the same timeline as where it left off at the end of the last season?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, carry on.
And apparently, I don't know, I'm hearing Vulcan's going to be gone in this one, so that's kind of interesting, you know. I don't like Vulcan.
First of all, it's after Voyager, so anything can happen that far ahead. Like, didn't we see Spock said he was trying to do something to save Vulcan?
Yeah.
And that was what that invention was. So if he never comes back, Vulcan gets destroyed or screwed up anyway, right? So
that would make sense because just like the Time Lords, you know, the Vulcans are emotionless and logical, and that would actually lead to a species demise. Without the passion to survive, you know, they wouldn't realize the danger that something or whatever, if it happens, of course.
They're not robots. They're gonna die. Even if they don't have any emotions, they're gonna try to stop them.
Well, Vulcans have emotions. They just repress them.
Yeah,
that's probably their problem, though.
Listen, it's like the Terminator, right? The Terminator doesn't want to die; wants to take over the world, right? So it keeps going to battle with John Connor, right?
I think what will happen is the way you can bring Vulcan back is Spock and her have a love child, and she gives birth. She gives birth to a whole new planet.
Yeah, but you know, I think them destroying Vulcan is like a really essential thing for new Star Trek because you know what, millennials they don't want to see.
Spock gets it on with a black chick. Oh yeah.
You get rid of Vulcan. Get rid of Vulcan.
Fucking hell.
You make Star Trek more fun.
Wait. What does millennials have to do with anything?
Millennials don't like old Star Trek very much. They don't care about that stuff. They got a low attention span.
First, wait a minute. Stop with the labeling of just because. Okay, please just listen to me 1 second, okay? Just because people are born during a certain time period doesn't mean that they're stupid. They just have a different way of doing things.
Exactly. They got a different way of doing things. They have a different.
Well, they see the world differently.
Exactly.
And Daniel's right, though. Today, you have young people do have a very short attention span. That's been proven, actually. Plus, the quality of music, for instance, that's been proven to be dumbed down on purpose.
So, what will the attention span be towards Doctor Who then?
Crap.
when it takes 3 years to put out a season.
Yeah, but haven't you realized, like, the further in time we go, the more action.
Jesus! What were you running?
Is getting run over.
Steampunk, why are you running? You could have got killed.
I am not running. That was actual crosswalk where I had the right of way, and some fucker was just going around.
We just shoplifted. He's probably been followed by.
Listen to me. Hold on.
It's like Grand Theft Auto, isn't it?
Listen to me.
It's LA, man. It's LA. What can I tell you?
Do not obey the traffic laws while you're on a cast. Okay, forget about us.
I did. I actually had the right of way. The crosswalk had the little white figure to tell you to walk. Yeah. Well, it's like there's a little LED. There's an LED with a black and white figurine that tells you to walk. But anyway, I had the light. I had the right of way.
You almost saw the lights.
Mickey,
you know that, right?
Mickey Rooney's been telling you to walk, man. There's the wife figure.
There you go.
Come on. Please stop. All right. So, Connor.
Yeah.
Talk about something else.
Well, I don't think I'm the right person, because if you want to avoid controversy, go to someone else.
I have a question for Daniel.
Yeah.
Now, you're saying people don't like the new Star Trek. Well, so what? It's not for you. Now, what if the people are fans of Star Trek, fans of Voyager, fans of Enterprise, fans of Deep Space Nine? So what? The new Star Trek's not for you, even though it's called Star Trek.
Yeah.
Well, the problem is, unfortunately, Daniel, they may be, if they're a big proportion of the demographic, then that would mean a big decline in profits and viewership.
On All Access, so in truth, if you're subscribed to their All Access, they're really not depending on ratings. They're just depending on how much who's going to resubscribe to their own.
If I could just give an example, we said how bad Discovery was going to be, that they even renewed a second season before the first season even aired. So that way, if it ever did get canceled, they could say, well, it lasted 2 years, which is not accurate.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it will get greenlit for a third season.
No way.
And look what they're doing to get the ratings up. They're having the Enterprise be the whole damn season with Discovery. You're having Spock in the whole season.
That's desperate.
You have Pike, Captain Pike, the whole season. You're making a comedy. They did. I for a second I thought I was looking at the Orville. They went in the elevator. They tried to crack some jokes. I'm like, wait a minute now. Orville is trying to be serious, and Discovery's trying to be funny. It's like they're swapping each other.
Yeah, that's true, actually, Joe. The first series was quite comedy, wasn't it? And then the higher-ups, the suits, they suggested, well, they demanded, actually, that it have less comedy.
And more serious.
Doing the opposite. Yeah.
And now Discovery was too dark.
I've seen comments from a lot of Star Trek fans, past and present, Daniel, who have actually said that Orville, even though it isn't, it's meant to be a satire.
Yeah, it's a satire.
It's actually better than Star Trek.
And it is, though. It is a lot more better than the actual Star Trek.
And you're going to have now Deanna Troy, I guess, is going to be on
If
the
you
Orville,
showed
right?
Orville, Phillip, and everybody, if you showed someone who'd never seen Star Trek before and showed them several episodes from Orville and said, that's Star Trek, they wouldn't know the difference.
True.
I've actually even heard comments saying that Black Mirror episode, USS Callister,
That was Black Mirror.
Yeah, that's a Star Trek parody.
That female character from Discovery, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm off the streets, guys. I'm safe now.
God bless you, man. Thank friggin' God.
Streets of LA.
Finally.
Jesus.
How far did you walk? How far was that?
He wasn't walking. He was running. This motherfucker was running and shit.
I was like a half a mile. I wanted to walk to the dollar store. I wanted to go to
I
the
thought
dollar
he was going to do a L'Oreal commercial because his hair was like...
A white guy was being chased by a bunch of black cops.
Could you stop?
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
Nobody was chasing me. Nobody chased me. Basically, it was a hit and run. The guy sucker punched me and took off. I didn't even have a chance to react.
Please pay no attention to the Hollywood Square in the middle. I know.
Oh, we
You're
are
a fucking
I really needed
Hollywood Squares.
We are, yeah.
I really needed those midichlorians out of Darth Vader's ashes, and I could have really done something.
Just snort them like Keith Richards did.
Jesus.
That's a good idea.
I take Charlie.
We lost Paul Simon. You know.
Paul Simon.
He died.
Yeah.
Paul
Simon died?
Who is Paul Simon?
Oh my fucking God!
Mission or the
from We Lost Al.
Simon.
Yeah, he was part of Art Garfunkel as well.
Oh, that guy.
Okay, that.
That guy, the small little bloke who didn't like Star Trek.
You can call me.
He was very
Call me. All right, now. All right, listen. Let me just get the information on it.
You have to download it.
No.
He dated Carrie Fisher for a while.
Did he?
Well, I mean, John McCain died too.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah.
You know why John McCain died? He gave too many people a piece of his mind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No. I'm sorry. We have a retraction.
No, it might be the.
It's not Paul Simon. It's Neil Simon.
Oh,
Simon.
Playwright. Sorry.
Yeah,
Carly Simon.
But you know what though? The thing. Wait. The thing I saw. They used the wrong.
This song is
The thing I saw, they used the wrong picture though, just like they did on the Fox News thing.
Yeah, Aretha Franklin died, and they put several people.
But that's what I'm saying. They used the wrong picture though, the wrong Simon.
He was born in 1927.
Yeah,
All you have to do is do a bloody
July
Google
4th.
search.
He was born on the 4th of July.
Christ. I was waiting for them to say, oh, well, they all look the same. Who cares?
Jeez. What is happening?
David Aston is sensitive.
Yeah, what was he, 90?
Aston, man. The fuck?
No offence to Philip. I do apologise, Philip.
No, you don't have to apologise. Just carry on. As you do.
Philip says that he's not black.
I'm not black anyway. I'm just covered in dirt. That's all it is.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
Anyway, what else? What else do we have to talk about, people?
I am offended the Irish yet, so
Let's talk about fucking liberals.
I haven't used the other word yet.
You did offend the Irish.
Yeah.
Some film fanatic. No, all right.
I do have a question though. Who here would like? Yeah, let's go around everybody and ask them who they realistically would like to see as the next Bond. Because Idris Elba apparently is too old. But what do people here think?
I would love to see David Aston as fucking Bond.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Yes. I throw my hat into David.
I would fucking give money to see that shit.
Who's that guy?
And look at it this way: you could drive an Aston.
I think it would be very ironic. I think it'd be very ironic and funny to have Mike Myers as James Bond. Why not?
Nah,
He would be like Pink Panther, maybe.
Harry Styles.
baby. Yeah, that's it.
Harry Styles would make a good Bond.
Harry Styles. That's why I'm
But
thinking.
I want Tom Hardy.
Well, of
I
course.
know.
Because he's fucking red meat. Like, oh, what a guy.
He'd
don't
be
know.
one tough Bond though, wouldn't
I
it?
think the next Bond villain, should be Ian McShane.
Ian McShane.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay, the guy from
Yes.
God.
I could see him.
Who is the They're going to be filming Sherlock soon with Robert Downey Jr. Who's going to be the villain this time?
Ian McShane.
Just get Gary Oldman as the villain every
time.
Every time, just have Gary Oldman, because of course we don't know that it's Gary Oldman, because that's how good
Oh,
of
that's
an
what she's
actor
playing
he is.
Q.
Yeah.
I would love to see Ian McShane as a Bond villain. I think
Oh,
he'd
yes.
be superb. So he's such a good actor. You know, he's got quite a profile in Hollywood now, so he would easily be able to. Lovejoy is being
Yeah, Lovejoy. Lovejoy is when I first saw him.
What was that?
Well, let me ask you a question. What do you guys think of this? Ready? What do you guys think of this? Sherlock Holmes is going to be Will Ferrell.
Oh,
It's going to be a
God.
comedy. This
Failure. Doomed to failure.
Oh, God. It's gonna
Bob-
be a wild one.
That could be funny.
You don't think
It's
so?
a comedy, obviously.
Yeah, the last time
Comedy
they go,
version of it.
what was the Step Brothers? That was a Bob
Yeah.
failure.
John C. Reilly.
I like the guy who's playing Watson.
Yeah, it was just there was Step Brothers.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were in the Step Brothers together, but it was a box office failure.
I liked him. I think wasn't he the guy that was on The Perfect Storm?
I didn't see the
Don't
Perfect
know.
Storm.
Like the one that has the sun on Perfect Storm.
Don't know.
I mean, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh,
He was in the other Will Ferrell movie where Will Ferrell is a race car driver.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the title.
Was it No. Was it Talladega Nights? No, that wasn't.
No.
You could be the henchman, Jimmy. You could be the new Bob job.
What
Sacha
was
Baron Cohen was in it.
What was the name of that movie? I know what you're talking about.
I think it was Talladega Nights, yeah.
That's what I just said, right?
What? It was Talladega Nights? I thought it had a different title.
Let me see. Talladega Nights, yeah.
It was? Okay.
Yes.
That's odd. I have the DVD. Don't remember.
I want to see who's going to do the new Cannonball Run, actually.
They're doing a Cannonball. Is
They're
Burt
rebooting Cannonball Run.
Burt Reynolds making a cameo in it?
He might.
He's trying to get his career back.
Or no?
Ryan Reynolds.
They're doing a cannibal movie, a cannibal run.
Cannonball.
Yeah.
No.
Cannibal Run.
Cannonball Run. That was a good. Those are good 2 movies. 2 movies.
Burt Reynolds is back with Sally Field, and he's trying to get his career back.
Sally Field's already back. I mean, he's trying
She
to get
never actually went away.
Yeah, I know.
Because
All
after
right.
Smokey and the Band, during Smokey and the Bandit, everybody said that those 2 of them would have made a great.
That's the one thing they didn't reboot yet.
Those films had some really interesting guest stars. They had all the Rat Pack when they were alive, but most of them actually.
Well, they're rebooting Bewitched.
Jesus.
But
They tried it before with Will Ferrell.
Well,
Another
this
disaster.
time they're black. And
They're going to
interracial.
repeat the film.
Well, I keep waiting for Geely 2. I wanted to see that sequel, but Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck broke up. I don't know if that'll happen.
They did that with The Honeymooners. They did an all-black version of The
It was the
Honeymooners.
worst movie in history.
Okay,
Box
too,
office.
is that going to have Portia de Rossi in it?
Whoa.
All right. On that note, we're going to get out of here. So thank you guys. It's been fun. Nice with your middle finger there. You too. Yeah.
I not middle finger. It was 2 fingers.
Turn
Look.
that
Look.
side upside down.
You too.
All right, guys.
Goodbye, Daniel.
We all get along. See? Take care. Bye for now.